Today, we're going to discover why the Arabian horse is considered one of the most important horses in history. But to understand that, first, you have to picture this. A horse that didn't develop on a farm, but in one of the most extreme environments on the planet, the desert. An animal that in some cases has fewer bones than other horses, not as a disadvantage, but as an adaptation that makes it more agile, more resistant, and more efficient. A horse so valuable that the nomadic tribes protected it inside their own tents, as if it were part of the family. And this is where everything changes. This horse didn't just manage to survive in extreme conditions, it became the genetic foundation of many modern breeds. Its story isn't a myth. It's real, proven, and it changed the way human beings have bred horses for centuries. The legendary origin, forged in the desert. The story of the Arabian horse takes us more than 4,500 years back to the vast, dry lands of the Arabian Peninsula. In a place so harsh, where every day was a struggle to survive, the nomadic Bedouin tribes needed a companion, not simply a pack animal. For long journeys, they already had the dromedary, but for war and swift raids, they needed speed, agility, and above all, a stamina that seemed out of this world. This is where the masterful breeding of the Arabian horse begins. They weren't looking for beauty, but for survival. The Bedouins were expert breeders, even though they left nothing in writing. Their knowledge passed from parents to children, with an incredible memory for bloodlines, especially those of the mares, since they believed the mares passed on the most important qualities. A good mare was a treasure that was almost never sold. This close relationship, sharing shelter and sometimes food, like dates or camel's milk, is what gave the breed its very special character. They chose the most docile, intelligent, and loyal horses, the ones that came when a person called, even in the worst conditions. A famous legend tells that the Prophet Muhammad, after a long journey, released his horses toward an oasis. Just before they reached the water to drink, he called them, and only 5 mares obeyed and came back. Those 5, known as Al-Kamsa, became the legendary founders of the breed, a symbol of loyalty and of the strong bond between the Arabian and human beings. The horse wasn't just a valuable possession, it was a divine gift. Islamic culture tells that Allah took a handful of the south wind, breathed over it, and created the horse, promising it would fly without wings and conquer without a sword. This deep respect and such strict selection created an animal that didn't just survive the desert, but mastered it. A divine design, unique physical characteristics. Looking at an Arabian horse is like looking at a work of art that also works to perfection. Every one of its features is an adaptation to its environment. The most recognizable is its small head, with a very distinctive concave profile. Its eyes are large and dark, giving it excellent peripheral vision for the wide desert horizons, and its nostrils are huge, able to flare open to take in more oxygen. But the truly astonishing part is in its skeleton. Many Arabian horses have a different bone structure, 17 pairs of ribs instead of 18, and 5 lumbar vertebrae instead of 6. This structure results in a shorter, stronger back, which lets it carry heavier riders in proportion to its size and gives it incredible agility. This anatomy is also the reason for its famous high-set tail, which it raises with a majestic air as it moves, a gesture known as flagging the tail. Although they look delicate, they aren't large horses. Their height is usually between 142 and 152 centimeters. However, their elegance and balance make them look taller. They have a compact, muscular body with a broad chest and sloping shoulders that let them move with fluidity and power. Their coats come in solid colors like gray, chestnut, bay, and black, always over black skin that protected them from the scorching sun. The mane and tail are long, fine, and silky. Every part of its physique speaks of efficiency, endurance, and a beauty that's no accident, but the result of thousands of years of perfect adaptation. The desert athlete. Advantages and versatility. If the Arabian horse had a superpower, it would undoubtedly be endurance. This breed is the undisputed champion of endurance races, or raids, that cover exhausting distances of up to 160 kilometers in a single day. Its ability to keep up a good pace for a long time comes from its efficient metabolism, its great lung capacity, and a body structure that helps it dissipate heat and conserve energy. But would it be a mistake to think the Arabian is only good for running long distances? The breed's motto is the versatile Arabian, and with good reason. Its agility and intelligence make it excellent at a huge range of disciplines. From jumping and classical dressage to sprint racing and work in the field, the Arabian always shows a great willingness to work. Its temperament is key to this versatility. They're considered among the most intelligent horses in the world, learning the good and the bad very quickly. They're sensitive and energetic, classified as hot-blooded. This sensitivity, together with their gentle character and their eagerness to please, makes the Arabian an exceptional training partner when it's treated well. Perhaps one of its greatest contributions is its role as an improver breed. Throughout history, Arabian blood has been used to refine and improve many other breeds, such as the English Thoroughbred, the Andalusian, and the Morgan. Figures like Napoleon Bonaparte and George Washington rode and valued these horses for their spirit and endurance. As it spread beyond the Arabian Peninsula, the Arabian left an indelible genetic mark, becoming a foundation breed for modern horsemanship. The mirror of the soul, beauty and spirit. Beyond its athletic ability, the Arabian horse has a beauty that has fascinated people for centuries. It's not just that its proportions are perfect. It's a blend of elegance, grace, and power. Its arched neck and that tail that seems to float when it gallops have earned it the nickname, the horse that flies without wings. This beauty goes hand in hand with its spirit. They're noble, proud animals, but at the same time, very close to people. They form very strong bonds with their owners, a loyalty that comes from those days in the Bedouin tents. Their intelligence is reflected in their expressive eyes, which seem to understand everything. Within the breed, there are different lines, traditionally tied to the tribes that bred them. The best known are the Kuhailan, famous for its strength, the Seglawi, for its elegance and refinement, and the Hamdani, for its athletic structure. Although today these lines are heavily mixed, they show the variety of qualities the Bedouins looked for and valued. This combination of an almost perfect beauty with a loyal and brave character is what makes the Arabian something more than just an animal. It's a companion and a living symbol of the poetry of the desert. Owning an Arabian isn't just owning a horse, it's caring for a piece of history and art in motion. If this incredible blend of history, beauty, and ability has inspired you as much as it has inspired us, we invite you to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. That way, you won't miss our next journeys into the heart of the world of horses. Shadows in the oasis. Disadvantages and considerations. Despite all its virtues, the Arabian horse isn't for everyone. Its great intelligence and sensitivity can be a challenge for inexperienced riders. An Arabian learns bad habits as fast as good ones, and it needs respectful, firm handling. Its energetic character needs a calm leader, not a heavy hand. Something concerning in modern Arabian breeding is the pursuit of extreme aesthetic traits. In some shows, an ultra-concave facial profile has become fashionable, one that can be so exaggerated that it affects the animal's health, compromising its breathing. This trend puts fashion above the health and functionality that define the breed. As for health, although they're strong and long-lived, the breed has a predisposition to certain genetic diseases such as cerebellar amyotrophy, CA, and severe combined immunodeficiency, SCID. Fortunately, DNA tests now exist that let responsible breeders prevent these diseases from being passed on. Finally, its super-efficient metabolism, which was an advantage in the desert, can be a problem in a domestic setting. They're known as easy keepers, which means they gain weight easily if their diet isn't strictly controlled. They're prone to problems like laminitis if they eat too much rich grass or are overfed, so good management of their feeding is essential. The value of a legend. The Arabian horse market. Buying an Arabian horse means investing in a legacy, and its price reflects that. The value of an individual horse can vary enormously depending on its lineage, pedigree, age, sex, level of training, and its achievements in competition. At the more accessible end of the market, you can find foals or companion horses for figures ranging between 3,000 and 7,000 euros. These can be excellent companions, even if they don't have the most sought-after bloodlines. As we move up in quality, lineage, and training, prices skyrocket. A horse with good potential for sport or breeding can cost tens of thousands of euros. For elite specimens, those with impeccable pedigrees descending from legendary champions or that have already won the most prestigious competitions, the sky is the limit. It's not unusual for these horses to reach hundreds of thousands, or even more, in private sales or auctions. The Arabian horse remains today what it has always been, a symbol of status and prestige. From being a gift of the desert wind to becoming a global sports star, the Arabian horse is a living example of endurance, intelligence, and beauty. It's one of the purest and most ancient breeds, a genetic pillar that has shaped the equestrian world we know today. And yet, its heritage as a companion of the desert, sensitive and loyal, demands a real commitment. It's not an object, but a relationship that calls for knowledge, respect, and dedication. The Arabian horse is a bridge between ancient history and our present, a legacy that gallops on and reminds us of the profound connection that can exist between a human being and an animal. What fascinates you most about the Arabian horse? Its thousands of years of history, its unique beauty, or its incredible spirit? Leave us your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.